Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about GitLab Enterprise Edition installation. So GitLab we have two editions. One is Community Edition and another one is Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition it will come with a few extra features. It will be supported and pushing pages and reporting everything. Whereas Community Edition it should be free only. So we can install in both. So GitLab is like a GitHub. It's a central server, central hub server. So like we have Bitbucket, GitHub, right? So same like GitLab is also a central server, SCM, source code management. So it can be store your code into the publicly available. So in this case, I'm going to be installing the GitLab Enterprise Edition. So we have different types of editions like GitLab Community Edition, Enterprise Edition. So Community Edition and Enterprise Edition both can be downloaded, installed, and run without commercial subscription in case of running using the open source licenses and only access the open source features. So in the effective EE means Enterprise Edition without the subscription and CE also exact the same functionality. Okay, we have kind of free free tier, premium, and ultimate. Okay, delivery, self-signed, and software as a service, and licenses. It's open source. Okay, and source available. And when comes to the it's free, it's unpaid. So these two it's are paid. Whereas comes to the trial versions, okay, free it should be limited, open source features only. So time period is unlimited. Whereas trial version it should be unlimited, it should be limited for 30 days. Okay, now let me install that GitLab Enterprise Edition. So I just created the server. So let me connect this server. So I created Ubuntu server. This is my fem file. So let me switch to the root and let me update the packages apt-get update-y. So the steps I have created and updated in GitHub, GitLab setup enterprise. This is the link BC Ready DevOps and GitLab setup E. The first step you just need to be add your IP in the host file cat etc hosts. So you just need to be add here va etc hosts. So your IP you can copy your IP and the name of the IP, that should be anything. So you can give GitLab local and GitLab server. GitLab.bc ready devops.local GitLab. So once it is done, I'm just update and upgrade my machine. Once this step is done, we just need to apt install the open SSH server and certificates and Perl postfix. Okay, we have to run this step. So let it get updated this one. Yeah, it's done. Now let me run that step. So internet site access, yes. Click enter and postfix configuration, system mail name, say OK. So it will take some time to install these settings. Then run this step. You should able to download the script. GitLab Enterprise Edition subscriptions. It is downloaded. Now it should be able to install GitLab. It is trying to install from that package. Now it should be GitLab reconfigure. So it will take some time. Basically, this will take a few minutes to install this complete GitLab. Setting up GitLab UI. Now install in the cookbooks. So if you able to install successfully, you able to see the GitLab logo. So this will come up with all the settings like admin settings, everything. So if we have DNS and SSLs, we can able to integrate with this one. So we can integrate it with LDAP, and we can use GitLab for CI/CD and kind of Nexus artifact repository also. You can store your jar vars in this one, and we can maintain the Kubernetes clusters in the GitLab. So mostly we'll use GitLab for CI/CD tool. So you can trigger the builds from GitLab itself. You don't need to Jenkins to be configured to trigger the builds. This is the official phase of GitLab. If about gitlab.com. So if you need to get free trial, the DevOps platform has arrived. So get a free trial if you need the free trial. It should be 30 days. So if you go to the resources, get started and GitLab docs, everything. Let's see what happening in the console. So first time, right? It is taking some time. I have to bear with that. See, it is successful now, installed successfully. So once it should be installed successfully, so you just need to be reconfigure. So GitLab is reconfigured. Now you just need to use GitLab CTL start. So it should be started successfully. Everything is running fine. If you need to see the status, you can able to see the status also. It should be running all these services. Okay. Now take the IP, take the public IP and just hit the enter. So before that, you just need to add a user. Okay. Root user, you just need to be configured. For that one, you just need to use GitLab Rails console -e production. So it will be configured as a GitLab.rb file. So that file under etc GitLab. So initial user is root. Okay, the password for the root is password I'm giving. So you can give any password. So the user is root, and the user for that password is password, and the confirmation password is password, and user saved. If you make any change, you just need to be, you can do exit. Okay. Now if you make any change, you just need to be reconfigure. So the changes will be updated under gitlab.rb file. Now GitLab is configured successfully. Now go here and give root, and password is password. So this is the UI of GitLab. So if you have DNS, you can able to configure with the DNS and SSL certs. So the actual location of GitLab is etc GitLab. So here the configuration files are available. This is the actual configuration file for all the setup. So this is the lengthy document. So it should be everything. If you want any changes on the UI, you just need to update it here, and you just need to reconfigure GitLab. So it should be able to update it here. Suppose if I want to integrate it with LDAP, so I just need to LDAP configurations in gitlab.rb file. So if I need to integrate it with emails, email configuration, so I just need to update it here email configurations details, so that it should be able to do that one. So same way, you just need to be edit the preferences and all, edit profile. Okay, authentication SSH key, and the notifications. If you need to anything, you just need to do the same way. And if it comes to admin, so here currently we don't have anything users and groups and all. So if you want to create any new projects, you just need to create the project. You just need, if you want to add the users, you can add. If you want to create a new project, you can give the project name, demo project. Okay, the group name is root. Currently we didn't create any groups. So if we need initial readme file, you can able to do. The project is created. If you want to clone, you can clone this via SSH or HTTP. Anything is fine. So this is the installation of GitLab. We will see the next videos how to integrate it with email notification like LDAP, and remaining CI/CD setup, everything using GitLab. That's all about in this session. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please share and subscribe.